Hello YouTube, Shintigercurl here. That dude, well, Sand Straw Hat for now, bringing you another video. Now I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been under the weather. I won't really go into detail on why I've been under the weather, but just know that I will hopefully be able to make some more videos. Preferably my first one being my first video since I've been under the weather, being a review for the upcoming WWE pay-per-view, Fastlane. Now, as you probably already know, this video has nothing to do with wrestling or fan fiction or manga or anything else that I usually talk about. This is something that I felt I wanted to do for a while, but for the past few days since I saw it, but I didn't really think I would have been the person to be the one to bring this subject up. But after seeing a few of my subs, as well as a few people I've subscribed to, as well as a few people that I haven't subscribed to, but have posted videos about this, I feel that I should say something because it is a subject that needs to be talked about, especially for you content creators out there like myself who put videos on YouTube and who make somewhat of a living of doing this. Now, this week, Doug Walker, aka the Nostalgia Critic, put out a video titled "Where's the Fair Use?" with the hashtag WTFU. Now, in it, he talks about his own struggles with the fair use system that YouTube has. Now, for those of you who are not content creators or know very little about YouTube or how its practices go, fair use is a term given to when you use like images or movie clips or audio clips or music for the use of for educational purposes or reviews or any of that other stuff. It's just so that you're not actually copywriting it, so you can avoid copyrights and shit like that. That's the basic cliff notes of the whole term fair use. So what it means is for a guy like Doug Walker who does reviews of movies and TV shows, it's not copywriting if he's doing it as a review or just using little bits and pieces of footage from the actual show or the movie. Now, unfortunately, YouTube has a thing where if a person feels that you are copyrighting their material, they can put out what is known as a copyright strike. Um, there are two types of these things. I'm sorry, I'm getting my terms mixed up. You got a claim and you got a copyright strike. A copyright claim is when someone can claim that you are taking something that of theirs and using it without their express written permission outside of the fair use system, outside of the term of fair use. Now, YouTubers can fight claims. We can fight those if a person says, "Hey, you're using some of mine without my permission." Well, I'm using it as fair use. They can fight this kind of thing. Copyright strikes are often when people just say you're blatantly copying our shit, and we can't fight that. Now, a person with a channel with a copyright claim can have their channel have the video that has been claimed removed until the claim has been thoroughly researched or looked over properly, and it might see that video returned after the claim has been cleared up. A strike is something that it goes against your entire channel, because once you get a strike, there's nothing you can do. Once a strike hits you, it stays there, and it can fuck with you, with your channel. I've had copyright strikes, and it can do minor things from like you can't posting certain videos, or at the very least limit how much you can record. Like before, if you're not a partner with YouTube, you can only post like 15-minute videos. That was the limit. If you have a strike, I think if it's your first time, and this is from my experience, I had a strike for posting a video. I can't remember what it was, but I know that I got a strike for it, and I lost my ability to post videos longer than 15 minutes. I've since got it back, as you can clearly see in some of my videos. Yeah, now, if you get three strikes, that's it. Your channel gets shut down. Now, why am I explaining this? Well, up until recent, now, up until recently, Doug Walker and his nostalgia critic persona have been fighting these copyright claims, strikes, and for no reason at all. And he even mentioned it in a video much or a few months ago. He mentioned how his channel, Channel Awesome, as well as that guy with the glasses, he was not seeing any monetization. Monetization means that you're earning money for posting content. It's a big process. I won't explain it to you. I won't bore you. I'm just trying to give you the information that you need to know. But basically, Doug, who's been doing this shit for nearly a decade, and all of a sudden he's having to fight copyright claims from the owners and companies, from the owners and parent companies and studios of the movies and TV shows that he reviews. Now it has gotten so bad that most of his reviews he can't actually use any of the footage because they're scared of getting a copyright strike, which can fuck with his money. People make money doing what I do. That's right. This posting videos online, this is people's livelihoods. I know this is the Nostalgia Critic's job. I know this is Linkara's job. This is Angry Joe's job. The Cinema Snob's job. This is Spoonie's job. This is what they do. They make money doing this. This is their livelihood. And when this shit goes down, it fucks with their livelihood. You don't want people fucking with your money. And unfortunately, I would say that they could fight this, but the way the system is set up on YouTube is that you they can do this, but you won't actually be able to fight it because you can fight the claim that the people put on you, you won't see any kind of human interaction. I mean, in the video, you can see for yourself. I'm gonna put the link in the description. You can see the video, and Doug is detailing you what he's going through, and so far he has not dealt with any real live person. It's all automated. All this shit, all the copyright claims that go through are totally and completely automated. And now this is unfortunately studios have done this, and they're doing this to a lot of YouTubers. More famously by the YouTuber called I Hate Everything. I'm not very familiar with his channel or who his real name is, but his entire channel got shut down because of some mess that happened between him and a director of a shitty little movie called Cool Cat, where he did a review of of the movie Cool Cat, and the director and the star of that movie, who's a real asshat, put a claim on him saying that he's stealing his work, which is not true. He did that review under fair use, and it nearly took out his channel. And only now is he starting to get that shit cleared up, not by much. Doug is going through the same shit. So it's not fair that people can flag a video for being a copyright for a copyright claim, and no one other than the creators not being in any position to be able to do anything about it. Because you can write a complaint, you can email the technical support, but you will never get anyone to actually a real life person to help you, which is a shame. And this is why I'm doing this video, because a lot of other people are doing this. Alpha Omega Sin just did a video. I think Angry Joe just did a video. I heard Pro Jared might be doing a video. I have to check. And just recently, Crimson Rogue of The Book Was Better, he did a video on this, and we're pretty much saying the same things. That the reason why I'm doing this video is because it needs to get out. This needs to be discussed. This needs to be talked about, because if we don't try to change things, this is just going to keep going on. Because this is the reason why I don't have a lot on my channel, because I'm actually scared that I'm going to get a copyright claim because I know you can get shut down for even the smallest little thing. I want to put some music and give myself a nice intro, but I'm scared that someone's going to do a copyright claim on me. I'm going to lose my whole channel, or at least be able to make money off of this, because That's another thing that copyright strikes can do. It can fuck with your monetization, which is a way that is the only way you can make money off your videos. And not only does this take money out of their pockets, but because of how the system it works, the studio or the company that filed the claim can actually take the money that you make or would have made from the video that they struck. So not only is it preventing you content creators like myself and others from making money off our videos, but these companies come in and steal it from us. And what's worse, the YouTube does nothing about it. The system is so fucked up that we can't do anything about it. But this is what we can do. So I'm getting the word out. Like he said, like I gotta spread this around. Hashtag WTFU. Where's the fair use? What is the point of having fair use if anyone could come right along and just fuck you up for no reason at all? I mean, the Nostalgia Critic videos, some of his reviews have to involve reenacting the scenes because they can't use. They're scared of getting hit with copyright strikes. Like in his Jurassic World review, he couldn't use any footage of the movie, even if it's from the trailer, in fear that the company that the studio would hit him with a copyright strike. And fortunately, he's still fighting this shit. And it's a shame too. And it's just unbelievable that this kind of shit can happen. And I know you're out there, and you content creators, your other YouTubers, you're saying, "Oh, we don't have to worry about this. This ain't happened to me yet." Just because it doesn't happen to you yet doesn't mean it won't happen to you. If this can happen to Doug fucking Walker of all people, Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic, one of the all-time greats of internet celebrity. If this can happen to him, it can happen to you, it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. And another thing that got pointed out in the Nostalgia Critic's video was Brad Jones, aka the Cinema Snob. My boy Don loves Brad Jones. I love Brad Jones. He is a magnificent reviewer and a great human being. He had a series where they called Midnight Screenings, where he and his friends would go to see the latest movie, some major blockbuster that comes out in the movie. Then they would sit in their car and they would talk about what they had just seen in their car. They would show there was no music, no footage used of it. It was just them in the car talking about the movie, and even that got copyright striked. And that fucked with his money. So that should tell you that the system is fucked up. And unfortunately, because there's no other site like YouTube, maybe Dailymotion, but not many people go to Dailymotion. The only other competition I could have seen was Blip. Blip is gone. Blip's gone. Blip is gone. So YouTube is the only thing out there for content creators to get our videos out there. And this is just sad. So so this is the only way that guys like me, guys like Doug and Noah and Joe and Lewis and Brad and Alpha Omega Sin and Crimson and Pro Jared and Jason Polera and all these other great YouTube content creators can do. This is the only thing we can do to actually fight the system. If we don't say nothing, then nothing's going to change. So right now, things need to change. YouTube needs to get its shit cleared up because this is fucking with people's money. This is bullshit on how content creators get fucked over with the simplest of things. So I just felt I needed to speak on this because it does affect me. I've had strikes. Not as many as some of the bigger names, but I've had strikes against me. I've had copyright claims. And it has fucked with my channel a lot. So this needs to be addressed, and it needs to be done in a manner that will get people's attention and say, hey, this is a serious issue that needs to be rectified. Or else people are going to get fucked over. This is fucking with people's money. So yeah, I'm going to go on my Twitter for my 47 followers. I don't have that many. As well as my video for my 147 subs, and just say, spread this around. If you have a YouTube channel and you're watching this, please make a video about this. If you've ever had a copyright strike or copyright claim and you felt totally powerless, you felt like you've been screwed over by the system and you felt totally powerless in doing so, make a video. Get this out there and let YouTube know that this shit is not cool and it needs to change. Because if you don't say nothing, nothing gets changed. Hashtag, where's the fair use?